Bus rattled over the bumpy road, filled with a restless energy as frustration hung in the air. A frustrated girl complained to herself about the heat and boredom during the trip. Playful character with green hair smirked while holding a fan and teased about insisting on joining the trip. Eased her friend, suggesting the breakup was the reason for her gloomy mood. Frustrated, the girl shot back, claiming her kindness was being stomped on. Playful nuzzled his friend, expressing excitement about the trip and the beautiful scenery. Energetic and competitive, threw an object while the pink-haired girl watched, her laughter echoing in the playful atmosphere. Smiled brightly as he held up an unknown object, and the surprised girl reacted with wide eyes. Sense of alarm filled the air as he swung his weapon, aiming at a bouncing ball with focused determination. Pink-haired girl raised a yellow ball triumphantly, excitement radiating from her. Raised a ball high in the air, his cheerful demeanor lighting up the bus. Smiled brightly as he held the round object, feeling grateful for the moment shared with his friends. Atmosphere shifted as two girls playfully teased each other, laughter mixing with the warmth of the day. The green-haired girl couldn't help but tease her friend about being infatuated. The pink-haired girl blushed, shyly reacting to the playful jabs from her friend. Breathtaking mountain forest stretched before them, a curious landscape waiting to be explored. The green-haired girl questioned the scenic value of the area. She mentioned hearing about a huge waterfall nearby, hinting at their adventure ahead. The cheerful girl pointed excitedly, directing attention to someone nearby. The cheerful girl eagerly approached her older brother, brimming with excitement as she asked if he would play with her again tomorrow. Playful gently patted the head of a smiling girl, their laughter echoing in the vibrant atmosphere. The cheerful girl invited and the girl to play together the next day, her voice bright with anticipation. The girl playfully accused a boy of stealing a ball, expressing her desire to play only with her big brother. Listened, unbothered by her teasing. A warm woman gestured toward the inviting village, encouraging a hesitant girl to come closer. Bittersweet farewell hung in the air as prepared to leave, glancing back at the younger girl with nostalgia. The younger girl waved goodbye too, her innocence shining through. The woman gently held the younger girl's hand, providing comfort during their parting. Playful girl with pink hair waved dismissively at her friend, expressing she didn't want to play anymore. The green-haired girl watched, amusement dancing in her eyes. The cheerful girl with pink hair animatedly spoke to, while holding her phone, asking for his contact information with a playful smile. Smiled confidently at an unseen listener, radiating warmth and assurance in the moment. Held his phone, displaying the adding friend feature with a bright smile, eager to connect with someone new. The girl with pink hair smirked, expressing delight about its powerful name. The girl with pink hair waved goodbye playfully, her cheerful tone echoing in the air. Observed the interaction, curiosity glimmering in his eyes. Pink-haired character expressed excitement, mentioning how the trip was now interesting thanks to the addition of a new friend. Observed the group with intrigue, noting the rare presence of a rank 2 psychic mentalist and 2 skilled martial artists among them. Held a watermelon slice thoughtfully, while considering that the psychic mentalist had not discovered his true identity yet. Focused intently, controlling the flow of psychic energy from his hand, unsure of the stronger martial artist lurking in the mountains. Looming threat hung over Mountain, as he contemplated the dangers ahead. He realized obstructions could arise from others' intentions. A menacing shadow fell over a defeated creature, as prepared to strike. White limousine sped down the highway, its powerful engine roaring against the backdrop of an expansive, sun-drenched landscape. Watched with concern as a troubled figure knelt on the ground, desperation etched across his face. A sly grin spread across a confident and inquisitive, with purple hair as he held a drink, teasingly asking about Tang. Knelt on the ground, revealing urgent information about a target hiding in the mountains with his wife and daughter. Contemplative held a drink while considering the implications of Tang's strategic retreat into the mountains. Knelt, reassuring the seated figure that their men were already watching Tang closely. The confident figure laughed, mocking the 2 rank 4 martial artists for their lack of skill, while instructing them not to take their eyes off target. The menacing figure raised a crystal vial, making his intentions clear as he threatened another character. Wu demanded respect, asserting that he wouldn't let anyone see him as weak. Raised his drink, teasingly challenging the woman before him. Playfully shook his drink towards the seated woman, who observed him with a calm and indifferent demeanor. The girl with red eyes looked down, her conflicted expression revealing a sorrowful weight she couldn't shake. The ominous transformation unfolded as spewed purple liquid, revealing the horror he could no longer contain. The mysterious figure collected a glowing pink orb, her intent gaze focused and unwavering. The man with purple hair savored his drink, while a distraught woman with tears on her face watched him closely. The cunning man smirked as he examined a note, realizing Tang had brought his daughter along. The unknown figure revealed a photo capturing a joyful moment with a man carrying a girl, while a woman observed with a scheming expression. 3 children played joyfully in a spacious room, their laughter ringing through the air like a melody. The energetic and playful children expressed their excitement, filling the space with joyous sounds. Cautioned the group, expressing concern about the uneven floor and advising them to be careful not to fall. Swirling purple energy enveloped as he focused intently, channeling his power amidst the intensity of the moment. A girl in a red dress threw a ball high into the air, her excitement palpable in the energetic atmosphere. A purple-lit building loomed in the urban landscape, hinting at secrets hidden within its pristine walls. He examined the room, noting its cleanliness and defending his caution. An unknown character questioned, expressing skepticism about their worries. A worried woman stood beside a calm man, questioning if Wu could ever reach them here. Calmly reassured the concerned woman, emphasizing the importance of safety and caution for their family. Tense atmosphere filled the room as shadows loomed behind them, hinting at the danger that pursued them. Reminded everyone that they were fleeing for their lives from Wu. The anxious woman held onto, expressing her fears about the psychic's notorious reputation. The calm man reassured them, stating that they could combine their rank 2 powers if discovered. The worried woman expressed hope about holding back their pursuer. Moments later, she wondered about her father's health after a long separation. Embraced the woman, offering reassurance about her father's strength and health despite their current fears. The protected man embraced a woman, shielding her from looming threats. The surprised girl watched the moment unfold, sensing the urgency of their situation. gazed pensively out the window, lost in thought as the buildings outside blurred into the background. A futuristic landscape stretched before him, glowing grid lines tracing paths of possibility, stood pensively contemplating the unknown around him. Bird's eye view revealed a purplish landscape filled with unfamiliar buildings, as unknown entities surveyed the city from above. Digital grid-like environments sparkled with vibrant colors as two friends shared a joyful moment, posed playfully with a friend, both laughing and enjoying their time together. Watchful observed intently, binoculars in hand, as he noted the absence of anything unusual except for one person on surveillance. Stood by an open window, reflecting on his surroundings with a calm demeanor, he decided to let the situation unfold without interference. Poured a shimmering substance from a container into his hand, revealing a captivating blue orb that glowed with mystery. Contemplated his progress while holding a cup, thinking about how elixirs had significantly accelerated his refining of the immortal golden body. Determined, gathered glowing energy in his hands, envisioning mastery over the immortal golden body and a leap toward martial arts excellence. Gazed intently at his phone, worry etched across his face as he awaited a crucial message. Concerned voice advised it to be careful when alone and to dress appropriately for the weather. Reflective moment unfolded as he smiled softly while looking at his phone, contemplating how he had grown up. Notification flashed on the screen, felt a mix of curiosity and annoyance. An unknown character commented on his recent activities, expressing disapproval about his choice to play outside. Playful girl smiled while reading a message on her pink phone, excitement dancing in her eyes as she held a cute cat beside her. Commanding and assertive young woman demanded honesty from a cheerful yet threatening apple figure, who held a toy gun menacingly. Held his phone with a smile, amusement lighting up his expression as he reacted to the unexpected question about dating. Caring figure advised it to focus on his cultivation and to take the tonks left for him every day. Mischievous creature pointed at the viewer, teasingly warning them about their vitality. Playful and mischievous character explained that special lessons were not to be blamed on them. A calm atmosphere enveloped the room as a reach for the drawer, determination etched on his face. Confident lay on a bed, ready to showcase the results of his recent training. A powerful explosion erupted in the midst of chaos, leaving civilians watching in horror, unleashed his newfound strength, confident and triumphant in the moment. Focused intently as he channeled energy, forming a protective martial master against the furious attack of the monstrous figure. A powerful blow struck the opponent, sending shockwaves through the air as demonstrated his unstoppable prowess. A massive explosion lit up the scene, casting chaotic shadows as figures hurriedly fled from the blast. Fierce energy surged around as he unleashed a powerful attack, causing explosive impacts that shook the ground and echoed in the air. A powerful attack erupted, unleashing a brilliant blast of energy that illuminated the surroundings with an intense and fierce glow. Chilling winds swept through the air as unleashed a freezing attack, surrounded by sharp ice shards. Atmosphere thickened with intrigue as it observed a glowing object, captivated by its mysterious light. Blue crystalline structures erupted dramatically from the ground, creating a breathtaking spectacle. Observed the crystal formation, overwhelmed by its sheer beauty. Air crowded with tension as stepped onto the icy surface, shards glimmering beneath his determined gaze. Shimmering crystal shards floated around him, who contemplated his past choices with a serious expression. Stood resolute, his intense expression reflecting a fierce determination that filled the air with tension. Icy figure loomed menacingly, surrounded by shards that sparkled ominously in the light, watched in alarm, recognizing the threat before him. Icy swirl enveloped him determined and focused, as he concentrated power towards an unknown target, readying himself for the impending confrontation. Chilling fog swept through the air, leaving it disoriented to grapple with his fading vision. He reacted in confusion, unable to comprehend why his sight had suddenly vanished. Icy figure's presence intensified, and felt an overwhelming sense of danger repeatedly wash over him. A powerful attack surged from a skilled female character, and reacted with alarm to the oncoming threat. Blinding light enveloped as he stood amidst icy shards, channeling his determination and inner power. The majestic figure hovered above an icy landscape, exuding a powerful intensity that commanded attention. Then, the commanding and powerful figure raised a sword towards the sky. Fierce and determined, unleashed a torrent of ice, the chilling wave cutting through the air with an intense force. Right out in agony, his face contorted with pain as he struggled against the icy grip surrounding him. Gripped his chest, overwhelmed by pain and despair, feeling as if his body was being torn apart. Nightmare lingered, leaving him exhausted and relieved as he reflected on his failed psychic attack. Reflected on the harsh reality of the dreamscape, realizing it was not the paradise he once imagined. A glowing ice river stretched before him, shimmering with a consciousness that promised unimaginable power. Analyzed the ice river, captivated by its potential. Determined, contemplated a past battle, surrounded by an electric aura. He thought about how he could have fought back if he had reacted sooner. Serene sat quietly, meditating peacefully as sunlight streamed through the open window behind him. A sudden jolt of pain surged through, leaving him gasping for breath as he struggled to comprehend the attack. Frustrated, he questioned his inability to access the dreamscape after his recent death had seemingly caused. A tense atmosphere enveloped the room as he listened intently to the ringing sound in his ear. A cheerful and flirty character texted her friend with excitement about exploring together tomorrow. A confident bird stood tall, exuding reliability while a distressed bird looked on, anxious and confused about the lack of response. The distressed bird asked if the confident bird wanted to go together for mealtime. Then, the confident bird displayed reassurance in response. A cute animal with large eyes appeared in a vibrant flower-themed background, capturing the attention of everyone nearby. A playful character presented the creature, expressing delight over its cuteness. Looked at his phone, feeling a wave of regret about adding a friend. Sat casually, expressing his desire to go out for food, and his friends listened with interest. Watched a figure eat silently in the bustling dining hall, curiosity piqued by the TM's intense focus on their meal. A voice called out too, breaking his contemplative thoughts. A cheerful girl called out too, her voice filled with excitement as she waved enthusiastically. Other girls joined in, urging him to come over. waved goodbye to someone in a dimly lit room, the atmosphere filled with nostalgia. The cheerful girl waved excitedly at her energy brightening the atmosphere around them. Tense atmosphere settled as a determined approached the table, readying himself for the impending confrontation. Playful girl teased about joining them for mealtime, suggesting it was more fun with more people around. Grinned while prompting the others to eat, his playful tone lightening the mood around them. Playful girl questioned a confident friend's assertion about their plan, casting doubt on the certainty of their next move. Girls locked eyes, a green-haired girl expressing disdain while the pink-haired girl radiated fury. Playful girl suggested they eat together, noticing the pink-haired girl's sudden hunger. Young girl asked her father if she could join her brother for a meal. Playful girl teased her friend about eating together, while another girl expressed her wish to dine with her big brother. Granted permission to the excited girl, reminding her to not trouble others in the process. A concerned figure questioned another about allowing someone to eat with a stranger, expressing anxiety about their current situation. A calm atmosphere filled the restaurant as a confident and relaxed, reassured his companion about the lack of danger. Mild as he expressed admiration for a companion's clear and pure personality, believing they were not a bad person. Analyzed the martial arts student's unstable breath and average abilities, reflecting on the uncertainty of his potential. Playful girl with pink hair made a cheeky face, teasing her friend about their impressive martial arts skills. Confidence smirked while looking at a cup on the table. He asserted that everyone within his range would be dead with just a thought. A calm moment settled as a thoughtful reflected on his worries. He felt relieved, realizing he might have overreacted. Waitress served an enormous platter of food, and his eyes widened in amazement. He couldn't believe the size of the portions presented to him. A curious girl questioned whether he could eat it all. Cheerful proposed a food competition to an eager girl, sparking excitement in the air. Girl with a surprised expression chewed her food, contemplating the enormous platter that had just been served. Humorously attempted to eat multiple dumplings at once, his enthusiasm clear as he juggled the delicious bites. Thought about how those from ordinary families tend to eat more before becoming official martial artists. Listened to a humorous discussion about the challenges of being a rank 1 martial artist and the consequences of eating too much. Eagerly devoured dumplings, drawing the attention of 2 friends nearby. One friend admired his charm while the other remained unimpressed. A woman with an anxious demeanor listened intently as a concerned figure leaned in to share a juicy secret about. Cheerful girl pulled towards the drinks, her excitement palpable in the air. He chuckled, realizing her enthusiasm was infectious. Sat quietly as 2 girls critiqued another TM's abilities and questioned his martial arts potential. Atmosphere thickened as he sat silently, absorbing the banter between 2 girls at the table. The pink-haired girl expressed her belief that fate brought them to mountain together. The green-haired girl questioned the practicality of a long-distance relationship for them. She warned that a martial master's salary might not support their future together. Nurturing and wise female character gently held space while offering thoughtful advice about love and its complexities. Confident female character announced her ability to guide in martial arts, asserting that problems were not issues for her. Hopeful pink-haired girl smiled as she envisioned being ordinary alongside, longing for a break from relentless training. Pink-haired character admired its brilliance and handsomeness, expressing her feelings with genuine affection. Bright girl eagerly reached for his hand, her excitement radiating as she believed in a hopeful future. One young woman expressed disbelief, questioning how giving up over a decade of martial arts for a high schooler could make sense. A frustrated girl pointed angrily at, questioning what anyone could see in his frailness. Atmosphere turned tense as a girl with pink hair expressed her frustration, questioning the urgency of worry and the situation with. Curious walked alongside a little girl, seemingly unfazed by the surprised reactions of 2 girls nearby. Charming and humorous smiled at his little sister, finding amusement in her eagerness to get his attention. Girl reached out with her hand, expressing confusion about the meaning of ridiculous. Charming and knowledgeable gestured as he explained a term, highlighting its meaning with enthusiasm. Bright girl with a cheerful demeanor thought excitedly about a new idea, illuminating above her head. Cheerful girl joyfully pointed at 2 older sisters, expressing her amusement at their bemused reactions. Mild confidently, expressing agreement as he engaged with an unseen listener. Playful girl celebrated between her older sisters, their expressions bright with joy and laughter. The girl couldn't contain her excitement about their antics. Complained about the discomfort of the hostel's bed and the relentless mosquitoes that kept him up all night. Worried man scanned the area, his confusion deepening as he noticed the absence of a family he expected to see. Worried girl frantically searched for missing friends, urging the crowd to help as their phones went unanswered. Worried girl expressed her concern about several missing individuals and remarked on how strange the situation had become. A calm and proactive woman gestured while speaking on the phone, assuring everyone she would contact the search and rescue team. The women exchanged worried thoughts about a family and a mysterious boy, noting the unusual nature of their disappearances. A sudden outburst from a pink-haired character disrupted the group's tension, revealing her frustration about the missing tour guide and the day's itinerary. Sudden urgency filled the air as a determined girl with pink hair dashed toward the mountains. She announced her quest to find, ignoring a worried friend's plea to be careful. Determined dashed through the lush forest, his focus unwavering as he moved swiftly through the vibrant greenery. Vibrant forest surrounded Determined as he ran forward, feeling a wave of relief wash over him. Determined leaped into the air, his intense expression reflecting his focus amid the lush greenery surrounding him. Determined knelt powerfully, channeling energy in preparation for his next move. Triumphant crouched over a cluster of sparkling stones, excitement radiating from him. He announced his discovery with joy. Determined focused intently, summoning energy from his hand as a vibrant aura began to manifest around him. Large rock hurtled downward, and his eyes widened in alarm as he prepared to react. Determined pointed a finger, conjuring purple energy that crackled in the air. Determined summoned a swirling vortex of pink energy, shards dancing around him as he concentrated fiercely. Glowing substance shimmered in his hands, capturing his curiosity and revealing its enchanting properties. Focused and determined, gestured toward glowing pink crystals levitating in the air, drawing attention to their mysterious allure. He held psychic energy around floating pieces, feeling a surge of power and determination as he prepared for the transformation. A vibrant circle of energy formed around as he excitedly revealed the value of the in his hands. Focused and analytical examined glowing orbs of raw in his hand, intrigued by their potential despite their unrefined state. Contemplated the intricate process of crafting psychic weapons, his focus unwavering as he assessed the purity of the surrounding him. A glowing ribbon caught his attention, sparking curiosity as he examined its shimmering surface. Stood confidently at the edge of a cliff, surveying the vast mine below him with a proud smile. He analyzed the mine's resources, calculating its potential. A heap of lay before, its size overwhelming as he pondered how to transport it discreetly. Prepared to return the object to its place, determined to find help for whatever lay ahead. Stomped on the ground, determined to flatten it with each forceful step. Considered a map, recalling a nearby village where he could seek help. Smiled as he held up a bag, hoping to gain the villagers' trust with his generous offer. Confidently gestured, hinting at a future encounter if greed consumed them, while two amused onlookers watched his playful antics. A surge of energy sparked in his fist as he prepared to face his foes with fierce determination. Appeared distressed, holding his head as he struggled with increasingly violent and ruthless thoughts in a lawful society. Looked out towards a distant village and scratched his head, feeling lost and curious about his surroundings. Determined and resolute, clenched his fist, vowing to win people over with virtue instead of violence. A serene landscape unfolded, with rocky mountains enveloped in mist, creating an atmosphere filled with calmness and quiet anticipation. Girls searched a remote area, expressing impatience and concern about its whereabouts. The pink-haired girl questioned if he would really come there. The green-haired girl challenged her, noting her impatience. Air crackled with tension as the green-haired girl pointed urgently, her voice filled with alarm about something unseen. A bright yellow ball lay in the grass, sparking curiosity and excitement. The pink-haired girl reached eagerly for it, her eyes shining with anticipation. The green-haired girl observed a hint of skepticism in her gaze. Blinding purple light erupted, casting shadows on the startled faces of the girls. The pink-haired girl reacted in shock to the mysterious glow. A surge of glowing energy enveloped a panicked girl, leaving her immobilized and helpless against an unseen force.